It was not. That was not.
Shit, believe I got to that part.
I've got a couple people that I'm like, sir.
You jumped out the
When
porch.
you gotta get that meat back up. When you fumbling with that loose meat, turn into a gummy worm. You gotta do something. You got the gummy dick. Let me go.
This is Detox, the AA meeting. Your host, Asante at ADV Code. To the left of me, as always, at 3031 Inc.
No. Make sure they follow them tags, bro.
Follow them tags.
Follow them tags.
What
man.
tags, bro?
At ADV Code, at 3031 INC on IG, man. Follow them tags. If y'all like
Follow them tags. And you should already be on Detox, the AA meeting. And of course, we got Tawana 2.0 at
TIWAI 2.0.
I'm gonna never get it right.
Y'all are always wrong. It's TIWAINA 2.0.
We'll put that over her head. We'll put it over her head.
You were almost there. You were so close,
friend.
friend. You didn't put an extra A in there or nothing crazy. So you did pretty good.
And that's why we'll post it over her head every time. Also, shout out to our man behind the scenes.
My homie.
IG, no AZ IG. AZ, no IG.
You're not really behind the scenes.
No face, no case.
Hold on, AZ, where you at, bro?
It's no
Shout out to AZ.
no face, no case.
People get to see the man behind the voice, man. Shout out to AZ, man.
Slide in his DM.
What DM?
Not mine.
The Detox DM. Slide.
Strictly for you know what? Pause.
He's gonna have a
Pause.
number.
It could be, but if you want to slide in my DM about this merch, that's what y'all need to do. Y'all need. You see us dripping with it. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Come get it. Listen. As a matter of fact, for those that have purchased it,
Thank
you. Know
you.
What I'm saying? Unfortunately, right now we can't see who buying. What I'm seeing is it's getting bought out there.
Y'all can jump in our DM with that though.
What I ask you to do, if you can, post a picture with you on the merch and tag us. You know what I'm saying, on that picture of you on the merch, and we'll make sure that something special comes to you.
All right, and
that's a promise from me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
And as y'all can see, as always, you know we got somebody in the studio with us. We keep a special guest on deck. So we got Ferg.
Am I supposed to talk right? Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I know, man. Got that sultry jazz voice. Got a Coltrane. We bumping these a little bit. Gay.
All right. And yo Ferg, what up? That's your handle.
Yo, FURG, what up? And we in there.
All right. So we're gonna do our little interview session as we always do to get to know our guests.
I'm here for it.
We're gonna pass it to Toya to get her first questions off, and
Let's go.
let's entertain. Let's let the
here
people
for it.
know why he here.
Yeah. Well, first of all, this is my homie, Dexter Ferg. So I wanted to make sure that we give him ample time to talk about all his projects, everything he's got popping, what all he does. He's a comedian that I started following probably a couple years ago. He's hilarious, and so I definitely wanted to make sure we got him here to detox. So no further ado, my homie Dex.
I'm feeling light skinned like a bitch right now.
You don't look that way.
I know. I'm looking at this screen.
All right.
Boy, I look like eyes and teeth.
Dex, what's them tags? What's them IG tags? How can they follow you?
You can follow me, Yo Ferg, what up? I do everything Yo Ferg, what up? You're gonna find it. If you just click it, you're gonna see a bunch of stuff that I've done. Like literally just everything that you could think of, I've done. Like as far as in Atlanta, outside of Atlanta, a bunch of stuff I don't even know. Stuff I don't even know that's coming up. So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Got virginity stories. I do this thing called virginity stories where people tell me I lost their virginity and I animate it.
That's dope.
Oh, that's super
That's
dope. It
super
started with my
dope.
dad, man. Me and my dad was drinking one time, and he was telling me, and I went like,
He told you
shut
how
up,
he
Dad.
lost his virginity.
Oh, this shit was wild, bro.
No.
It was wild because he an old country Atlanta nigga, like from Palmetto, Georgia.
Palmetto.
Whatever. I just know it was wild. He lost it to the drug dealer's wife.
Oh,
Yeah, man, with 5 kids.
His drug dealer's wife?
No, a big drug dealer's wife. No, drug dealer wife. And she was like, it started off with like, they used to be at a park, he used to run around the track, and he used to talk crazy to her. And then she one day was like, come get this pussy. And then he was like,
oh man.
and then they go from there, go crazy from there.
He went and got that pussy.
We ain't got it.
That's what's up.
We ain't got it, and I got that one. I don't even know what else I'm working on. I think I produce. Shout out to Morticulture, Ronnie, Tyler, Remo, Kamal.net. Key, we got a podcast. Hopefully, Lord, we get signed to a couple networks soon. That's what we're working on right now. A lot of deals on the table. Thank you, Corona, for making us be real black people working together, because that's really what happened.
Where can they find this podcast, bro?
On YouTube. It's on my page, too. You'll see me post about it. This week, we just had Emmanuel Hudson from Wildin' Out on there. So,
Okay.
It's pretty dope.
I know that's you John would do it too,
Yeah,
right?
I did a couple.
So that, and I'm just touring with the OG doing colleges. I just got back from Kansas City. Not Kansas City. Where did I get back from? South Alabama University.
I'm gonna tell you that's a big ass difference. But go ahead.
It's two different, yeah. But it was a predominantly white school.
At all,
bro.
at all.
Not only
But I know
geographically,
they start melding together. We spoke on melding earlier.
Yeah. That's a word I learned because of you, man. Look at that.
I'm gonna be honest with you, though, still. We went as far as looking up the definition of the word. I still don't like it.
It's not a good
I don't
word.
like
It's
melding.
not. It's not a good word, bro.
Did I use it right?
You
though?
did, but it's just not. It's
We
like
just gonna move past it.
We gonna
The
move
reason
past
why we've not heard it before.
meld. It don't go good in the sentence.
Made it near our 40s and all that.
It worked.
We made it.
Question for you, bro. How would you classify yourself as far as what you do, man? A man of many talents.
Yeah.
Wear different hats. Are you a comedian? Like how would you classify yourself?
I would classify myself as I would be Donald Glover 2.0.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Like
He's a
real life.
super talented dude.
Yeah.
Like I just ain't rap yet, to be honest with you. I have the tools to do it. I just ain't tried it yet. I'm like, this can't be that hard. I'm sure it is.
Can't be that.
I'm sure it is. But like the fact that like I know how to market shit, it's not like if you understand what the internet is and how to market yourself and people that already like you, it's not that hard. But I just feel like I haven't gotten to that point where people can be like, they look at me like that. Now it's just like I be the dude in the background just doing dark skin stuff. And I'm cool with that. Just as long as I get paid and keep it pushing, and I keep the culture pushing. So that's all. Well, I would say Donald Glover, bro. Or like I'm like Metro Boomin of comedy. If that make any sense.
Okay.
okay. That's
I
a
love
new
it.
take.
I love it. That's a smooth take.
Yeah.
And you say you've been in the
Yeah.
background.
I don't want to say the background. I think I'm just good at producing. Like I went to school for producing, like content and production stuff. Like all this, I understand what y'all doing before y'all set up. I know what's going on. I know what's connected to what. I know what memory cards and stuff. If y'all even using it, look like y'all streaming. But like I went to school for that, and I started working in production and doing comedy later. So I hit comedy around like 24, 25, and then I just after that I was like, oh, I caught the bug. And just going in Atlanta, just doing wild stuff, just stupid.
About that, like I know a lot of times people are like, man, you funny. Like you know when you're growing up, whatever. Your parents would be like, oh, do something funny to entertain and stuff like that. Were you kind of just like, I know I'm funny? So, for example, like Ryan Cameron, a really prominent DJ here,
Yeah.
he said it was more of like a defense mechanism because
Yeah,
kids
same
used to
thing.
pick on him. He just was funny. It worked, and people just got off of him because they just, oh yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
Was it something where like people just knew you was funny, and you just like being natural? Or you like, oh, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Let me actually put my energy. You know, like even with T.I., like we know that he's trying to be a comedian. He was a rapper, then he turned to actor, then he's like, let me try this. How did you actually enter the comedian game?
I already, like as a kid, I love comedy. It's always drawn to it. It was a defense mechanism, like everything. Like you don't know that you being a comedian, but you just be like, man, I want him to leave me alone today. Let me go ahead and fry him up real quick. You might be, it might just be something that come out, and you just like, nigga, like this nigga's wild. And the fact that like I grew up, my mother was she managed what do you call it, a group home for 19 years. So like I had all of these different people around me.
Yeah.
And it's like I gotta like I was the
that?
one who kept everything together. So if I fall apart, everything gonna fall apart around me. So it was like my defense mechanism to understand it's really understanding personality. So I really understood what I did early. Like early, I understood I was dark skinned. I understood people gonna look at me crazy. I understood gay at like early. Like I saw my first gay person cross-dressing at like 5, white dude named Nick. Like
So
just
you was
'cause
like
my
8
mama-
Mile before 8 Mile, I guess.
for real, like not
Okay.
dead serious. So it just was like my mind was already, I was already like older and understood shit before everybody. It's just that I was like, I don't think I want to do this. I'm gonna do this, and then I just did whatever I want to, like all the time.
I don't hear defense mechanism from what you just heard. I heard somebody that was able to adapt to his environment more so.
Yeah, if you
and
been,
make the best out of it. Not necessarily because it doesn't seem like defense mechanisms like
Yeah.
somebody was coming at you. It seems like you surveyed your environment and you said, how can I be a part of, or how can I make the best of this
yeah,
environment?
that makes
You know what I'm
sense.
saying? Or make everybody gel together. You know what I'm saying?
But I had like, it was so, you know how you're in a bunch of turmoil and you don't know the turmoil is bad, but you just make jokes of it. Like that was
You
just
don't realize it till later. You look back and be like,
Cause like
that shit was
like,
fucked up.
My jokes be about real stuff, but people think like they ain't really have like, yeah, that definitely got a stud sister that was pregnant. Like it's nothing I can. Ain't no joke there. That really happened. Like you can call my mama right now. She's like, yeah, Chance definitely was pregnant. Definitely gave that baby up for adoption.
But she was a stud though.
Yeah, definitely strong stud. Like young M.A. Imagine young M.A. pregnant, bro.
I can't.
And you gotta watch her breastfeed.
Bro, is it just a matter of finding like that funny piece into what could be considered dark and sad? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I think that is, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's not on purpose. I think all the stuff that people tell you not supposed to laugh at, I was dying. Like I used to be an usher at church. My mama like had me ingrained in church early. And I used to laugh at so much shit. Like I could, when something crazy happened in church, I could feel the whole congregation looking to find me to see what the hell I'm about to laugh at.
right,
Yeah.
right.
So I just stayed in the back on purpose because I'm like, nigga, if I sit in the front, it's no man. I'm
You
not
might
about to
have
do
been
that.
helping them though. You know what
But-
I'm saying? You might have been helping them
I could have.
to adapt to that situation or get through that situation. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that. I can see that. But I never looked at it like that. I just like, bro, this is hilarious.
I think I feel as though that's something me and bro, creating this platform that we have. That's something that we always try to do is like, the world is heavy in general, and we don't take light of that, but at the same time, we like to give you an outlet to be able
Yeah.
to go away from all those ills. That's what detoxing means. Detoxing
Facts.
from what's going on in the
From
world
bullshit.
and an outlet to kind of take your mind away. So I can definitely appreciate that.
Man, I appreciate y'all for appreciate that because I be saying some dark stuff and people be like, I can't believe you said that out loud, and I laughed at it.
Bro, I'm beyond that.
Bro, you said some dark stuff.
But I feel it's certain things that I find that's funny that I don't think everybody
Yeah.
That.
find funny. Like,
They may not find it
somebody-
funny. They may not appreciate it in the moment.
Yeah. You got
Doesn't mean it's not funny, but they may not appreciate it
but
in the
it's just
moment.
like people fainting or passing out.
I think that's hilarious.
Oh, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You have
So
no
you
control
killed
over
yourself
your body.
laughing at Wendy Williams,
You
and
just
everybody
out.
else was like, "Oh
That
my
was
god!"
hilarious to me.
It was hilarious to me
The
though.
way that she felt.
It just was funny. Like it's just certain things I find.
We messed up people. Like, if you look at the stuff you laugh at,
Certain funeral shit be funny.
oh, God. Funerals are the most hilarious. That in church, by far, the funniest places ever. Any religious setting is hilarious because you're not supposed to laugh.
It's not appropriate.
Or and it's
But
not
it's-
appropriate to be horny in church.
Oh, and they be
That's-
horny.
No, I think that's bro, right?
Wait,
The demon he fight.
he's going. I said,
No, they
that's
do.
him and he might.
They
Huh?
do. Nah, you ever see why they put the little shawls on people when
Yeah.
they pass out? That's because niggas be looking up their skirts when they pass out. That's a real thing.
That's about.
I had an uncle that used to do that shit. Like, he used
Put
to
the
be-
shawls on or look up
Nah,
the
he used
shirt?
to look up skirts.
Oh, okay.
He also was on drugs,
He's
so
a-
I don't really.
But wait, what we know is Unc made his way to church.
Hey,
He
bro.
did make it, but was he there for the wrong reason?
Nah, he was getting his life together. He
He
was
was.
getting that crack up out his system.
But he was also trying to see some crack.
Yeah, that was the beginning. Oh my god. Yo, you're right, bro. You're right. Damn, that was a good one. That was
I told
a good one, man.
Shout out to Unc.
It might
Shout
not be a
out,
good
though.
idea to drink while we.
Yeah. Oh no, this is gonna be funny. It's already.
All right, so again, I was watching documentary Fat Tuesdays on Amazon, and Cedric the Entertainer was speaking on the new wave of comedians, social media,
Yeah.
and how he really wasn't respecting it. They didn't do the work, da 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 da. One of the comedians looked up in Webster, said, "This is the definition of comedian." He was kind of blown away.
Oh, it was Donnell Rawlings actually.
You were Donald
Yeah.
Rowland? Okay.
What was the definition? If y'all don't mind.
It was like person who like invokes laughter or something.
Something like that. Yeah, real generic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
nothing
and,
about stand up or nothing.
No,
like that.
nothing that specific.
Okay.
But because it's comedian, then it's stand up comedian.
Yeah.
Those two, you making people laugh, but once you see the difference on stage, it's different. It's
sure.
different. You can't hide behind the edit screen.
Yeah.
You can't edit that funny, bro.
Yeah.
So, hearing, we spoke before this happened, and to my understanding, it sounds like you do stand up.
Yeah, I do stand up a lot. I just had my 7-year anniversary February 11th, so I turned 7 and stand up.
Shout out.
That's super dope.
Yeah, man.
Was that your trajectory in the beginning?
I don't know what my trajectory was. I just know I started doing it and I felt like, I could be good at this. I just got to keep going. And I was just running around Atlanta, bro. And I was working crazy hours. I was working at Tyler Perry Studios. I worked there for 7 years. So I watched the transition from the Greenbrier to the new one that he got. And I was back there working in production accounting. So I was just coming 16-hour days, going these Atlanta streets, tell jokes till 1 in the morning, wake up, work out, repeat steps 1, 2, 3. Over and over again. Go on the tour on the weekend with I was going on tours my first 6 months with somebody, I'm not even gonna say it, but like his name, but we was in this nigga baby mama car. I'm sure it was stolen. We was all around the southeast
Just
Atlanta,
making.
We can't get this
doing
shit.
shows. Nah, not the new name. I'm gonna tell you, like we went around, me and my homeboys, 5 of us in a little Ford Focus, musty as a motherfucker.
Almost like getting off a mixtape, almost.
Bro,
sound
like going around not telling jokes with no money. Like we was barely making money. If we made money, like we was like, yeah, we doing this, but then I realized like it's levels. So you gotta get funny. And then I was producing like every time he did a stop, I'm producing videos. So like I wanted money. It got to a point where everybody was like, yo, we can't wait for another video. Then I had to stop because life be happening sometimes, and
Questions on that.
stuff be happening. So like I don't even know what the question was, but I forgot.
I think you almost
Social media.
you almost answered, but my real answer or my real question more specifically would be, have you seen like those OGs in the game that got their avenue through stand up, not through social media? How has their reaction, or have they been inviting to you, or have they been standoffish in that way of what you did? But it sounds like realistically, you've been doing work for the stand up, so it may not have affected you like that.
I think it's been more receptive because like the OGs kind of, I don't know, like I produce stuff, so my shit be nice. Not like I don't want to say nice, like it's just not a skit or something. Like, so it's something you can sit on, you be like, damn, that shit was good. That shit was put together well. Like, I'd rather have quality over quantity, but the way the game's set up, if you put a lot of shit out, you gonna be out there.
You gotta flood the streets.
But I got receptive. Like, I knew I was doing something right. Well, like 4 years ago, I did something with Roy Wood Jr. And before I like walked up to dap him up, like, I know who you are, Ferg. And I was like,
That's when you hear people.
Roy Wood Jr. know me. I ain't never talked to this man. I ain't nothing. And it just was like, after since that end, I was like, oh, I'm doing it right. I'm doing something right.
Somebody watching me,
And
or they watching me.
And then my OG, Ronnie Jordan, shouts out to him. He hit me up randomly. Just was like, Ferg, I see what you're doing. Come to this place. So we ended up shooting stuff at the Trap House, the studio. It's a big place that we was shooting at. It's called the Met Life. The Met, where they have all of this Met ATL. They changed it. It used to be something else. You know where the West End is? They called it. It's changed the name now, but it's called Met something in Atlanta. But it's where all the warehouses.
Yeah,
and stuff
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And we was in there like, it's a nigga over there producing future music. Like literally, we hear future music before it come out 6 months before. And we interviewing people, just shooting stuff. We don't know what we doing. We just shooting stuff. And then ever since then, I kind of been indoctrinated to like the death row of a comedy, like to be able to like, cause I don't know if y'all know Ronnie Jordan. Like this nigga was like a unicorn of comedy. Like this nigga went on tour his first 6 months of comedy, bro. Like first 6 months of comedy going tour. You know how hard that is? That's like hitting a jackpot off the rip.
Wow.
And it's just like damn. And so to be under that tutelage, it's kind of like damn. I must be doing something right because don't nobody just be hitting you up like that. So like they're open to it, but I don't see any negatives behind it. But it's working for what it's doing.
I got a quick question for you, bro. What tell us or take us through what the grind is for a comedian. I don't know what that looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like you mentioned, y'all were kind of riding in a musty Altima, some shit like that.
Sound like you're trying to get a mixtape off.
I'm saying, so what is that like? You say you're trying to get joked, like is this?
So are y'all in there?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? What exactly are you selling to the people? How are you getting your grind on? from the bottom up? Like, what does that look like?
So like, if we just doing stand up, no internet stuff, like people start finding you gotta go hit stages so you get better. So the more you get on stage, your repetition, your 30-second joke could turn into 5 minutes by the time you finish, flushing out the bullshit.
Hell yeah.
But you gotta like hit spots that you on the, like I would do coffee shops, bro. I done been in strip clubs telling jokes. I done been in
So you at a dog park or some shit
dog,
like that.
bro. I've been
Yeah.
dog park. Dog park. I done drove a whole bunch of places because don't nobody know you, so you gotta go out there and be like, kind of prove yourself in Atlanta. And it's kind of like it is segregated in Atlanta. It's like a mainstream and it's like an underground.
Right.
And I play both because you get better quicker. So it's kind of like I gotta go to the white areas, I gotta go to the black areas, I gotta go to the in between areas, and that make you get better faster. I feel like because black people make you perform, white people make you write. And when you put them together, you can't really lose because I can go to a hood crowd with these same jokes and go to a white crowd with the same jokes. I ain't got to switch up who I am as a person. Yeah. Some people like gotta do that just because they just not comfortable going to a hood crowd and feel like they might get booed. Like I much rather go to a hookah spot with my people because I know I can be myself all the time. I ain't got to put on no show. If the joke hit, they hit. If it don't, it don't. It don't matter. We just here to have a good time. So like you got to go through all of that grind. That's just stand up. That's not even the internet stuff.
I was gonna ask about the internet next. So the internet piece, like, it seems like a lot of folks go that route.
Ooh,
They go for the viral thing. They go viral, and now it's
Now they think they right. They think they're
that's
comedic.
exactly
Is
it.
it easy for them to monetize on that? Like, what's the reason why they're trying to go down that path? You know what I'm saying?
It looks easier, but if you're not used to shooting stuff if you're not a disciplined person, you can't do it. You gotta wake up every day, man. I'm gonna do this many videos every day and post it. You gotta edit them. You gotta shoot them. You gotta come up with concepts every day.
Let me ask you this though. So play off of both of your questions, bro. One on the grind thing. Were you creating your own lane when you say you were going here, coffee shop, thought like bro say he seen you in the dog park? Are they having sessions or you just saying, hey,
These open mics.
they open
These
mic
ain't
sessions?
paid. These is me. Just
But
pulling
no,
up.
I'm just asking if they even had a platform for it or if you just went in and said,
Open mic could be anything.
Open mic, nigga. That could be nigga doing poems, and then you just come. I got these jokes, nigga.
He's taking his talent.
Okay.
His talent in front of this crowd, regardless. Like finding the lane for yourself. That's dope, bro.
That's
Bro, that shit. Like I done did shows. Yo,
dope.
you technically a rapper. That's how I be feeling. Like, cause it sounds crazy, but like I understand. You create your buzz, you make a following, and then like you understand how to monetize off you being you. Like I have merch, I have all that stuff. All in my link.
What can the people find your merch, bro?
Oh, it's on my link in my bio. And Yo Ferg, what up? I got hoochie shorts for all the niggas that's out here being hoochie daddies in their life, kissing these girls in the mouth with their eyes closed during the summer.
hold on.
Wow.
We did.
Hoochie
they dope.
shorts?
Yeah, they like if you just in the house chilling, you just
It's
put
for
them on.
dudes?
Yeah,
No.
they be,
It's just
if you
detox
Gucci
food.
shorts.
Detox crew.
I probably said a hoochie shirt.
Hoochie daddy
Imagine a
short.
guy
Listen,
with
It
a
didn't make
cutout
sense
shirt.
to me.
My
I
guy
wasn't sure.
Ferg has been on the Truly.
You know, and he's on the
Or
cold
to-
but
water.
if you see him, you aware because everybody gonna ask
Cut
you
water, he's
what
on
you
the
got
cold
on.
water. I don't know
He's had
who.
a lot. He's had a lot tonight. You know, he's feeling a little loose.
Ferg gonna bring back rompers.
Oh no, I can't.
Why
You
not?
know what? To
Why
be
not?
honest with you,
The
my
man
OG
drinks.
told me I might be the only person that can get away with wearing Uggs on stage and nobody question my sexuality. And I'll be like, you might be right.
What color? What color Uggs though?
The ones the white girls wear?
Yeah, you gonna be questioned.
No, they're not, bro. Look at Andre 3000, bro. You can do whatever. Look at Young Thug. You can do whatever. It's just whatever.
Andre 3000 can do whatever.
Yeah,
Not all of us.
exactly.
Not everybody, but that's
Great observation, bro. Great observation.
Slow down.
But you gotta find a way to monetize off of it. So like Ronnie, the OG Ronnie was just showing me his merch game. I'm like, oh, I gotta have merch attached to what I do in my brand and what I do. So
Because people look for a way to support you. Even
They do.
If it's not, they can't make it every show. They can't watch every video you put out. They want to find a way to support you. And if merch is an option for them to go to that, like,
Right.
you go buy this hoodie or buy these man.
facts.
And branding is important because
That is very important.
branding is important because even if I don't know who Detox AA meeting is, if I see Bird in it, that's gonna maybe drive me to go. Let me look
Right.
that up
Yeah.
Right.
and see what this is about, and then I may be turned on to somebody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So no telling how many people I'm gonna get followers because of that, or people that just want to tune in to my channel, buy my merch based upon somebody they seen wearing it.
And
Right.
we don't feel a way about a shameless plug again, guys.
And that's why I
Look out
said-
for the detox merch.
Tell them, show them.
Detox, the AA meeting. The AA stands for Andre and Asante.
It's us.
Boom.
Detox.
Andre
you know what I'm
Asante,
saying? Come get the
Asante.
shit.
I'm getting
Fuck
it.
with us. I'm sorry.
Link in the
Oh,
bio.
No, we're not sorry.
You could use that as
Link
you
in
could
the bio.
use that as a paid promo.
Go get it.
You can bleep it out.
Link in the bio.
Black owned, Black
Yeah.
History Month.
That's-
Why
that's-
not?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one thing I love about Atlanta, that we support each other,
That's how
man.
it's
Because
about.
like it really is I would never want to do comedy in no other city to start off. Because first of all, anybody that's outside of Atlanta, y'all not funnier than us, bro.
Tell them again, bro.
Y'all not funnier than us.
Let me ask you this first.
Maybe Chicago.
How packed is
Chicago's funny.
comedy in
They
Atlanta?
got
How
Comedy
dense is it?
What you mean? Like how many people?
Like, is it real? Is it a real
Like of just people that just are
competitive?
funny?
Yeah, no. Is it a lot of people in that lane in Atlanta? Like music wise, Atlanta is jam packed.
It's the same. It's literally the same. It's just that we don't get the same treatment like people from LA and New York. So, because like I've seen people from LA come down with these crazy numbers. Like he's been on this, he's been on that. They go up after me, it'd be silent for 10 minutes. They like, bring the other nigga back up. This nigga was funny. So then I understood that, like, oh, this is about people just seeing. It don't matter about being funny.
Let's do
At a
this.
certain point.
Let's do this real fast. To put our people in tune with what you do. Tell us what's the best night and spot to catch comedy in Atlanta, in your opinion.
It depends on what you want. Like, if you want a like nice, cute date night, go to like. There's so many places. You can go to Atlanta Comedy Theater. That's a nice little theater you can go
That's the
to.
Atlanta Comedy Theater.
What night-
I
what
don't really
night
fuck
would
with
that
them
be?
like that for real, but like always weekends, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But
The setup's
Luke-
kind of confusing though.
yeah, nah, it's a theater, so it's
I'm
nice.
saying I've been in it. It's kind of confusing.
It's a weird. Like when you exit, it's weird. Yes, it is weird. Shit. It's so many spots that not supposed to have. Like Bonfire is one. If y'all ever been to Bonfire Sunday nights, they do like comedy. Then it's like a rap showcase. Then it's like a silent DJ party. Then they be having weed and all types of
A
shit
silent
in there.
DJ?
Damn.
That is a
Oh
weird.
man, try telling jokes where niggas getting girls getting their titties painted. It's DJ people on skateboards, and then you gotta make everybody like 70 people trying to make them laugh. It's not impossible, but it's
Hold
difficult,
on.
bro.
So it's titties getting painted.
Oh yeah, definitely did a show with titties getting painted
All
behind
right,
it.
so shoot me that address.
Strip clubs, King of Diamond got one. King of Diamond got one Wednesday night. Shout out to OD, he hosted. I went there. It's the best place. It's just big as hell. It just feels like it's empty, but it's just so big. It's a good place to go if you just want to relax and not really get no pressure.
Okay.
Let me ask this though. It sounds like these are dope places for people to go see comedy, right?
Yeah.
Are these places also dope for the comedian?
No.
It
Not
doesn't
all of them.
sound
Whoa,
like it.
Atlanta Comedy
Ooh,
Theater
that
is
sound like-
made
that's a
for it.
great question.
Atlanta Comedy Theater is it is built for you. But those places, the other places I named are not. But if you get like a comedian that really do it in a place where it's only for comedy, you'll be like, yo, this nigga is hilarious. Because there's no distraction.
So where would that be though?
Okay, let's see. I'm trying to find black owned areas first though. I'm trying to think. We don't own too many.
Like
clubs.
Castleberry Hill, didn't they have like a little spot?
They got like the Punchline is one. They actually about to shoot some stuff with 85 South.
What's the
Clayton.
club?
Punchline. What's the one? Laughing Skulls. Another one
Grandstand?
downtown.
Oh,
No, what's the
you're talking
club
about-
by the airport? That
Oh,
the virus,
I know. I know you're talking about.
Bang,
They
bang,
just
bang.
moved again.
It's Grandstand.
They moved again.
At the-
Atlanta.
it's not a grandstand. It's
It
something else.
was called
I know it's
backstage.
called-
Backstage.
Oh, backstage.
On Old National.
Oh yeah.
Is that a
Yeah,
decent
God, big,
spot?
yeah.
I ain't been there
You
in a
got me
minute,
fucked
but
up.
it might
Is that
be.
just for
It's another
Play
one.
place.
It's another spot that I'd be like,
Oh,
damn.
Is that
it's
more like
another
a
one
fake
in
place?
Definitely
Riverdale.
is.
There's so many of them that pop up, but then they disappear and move.
Yeah.
So I don't be knowing like, damn, it's
Yeah.
a good place. It's damn. What's the one that's black on? It used to be downtown, bro. Damn.
No.
I'm looking at it in my mind, and the little Duval and them used to be there. Damn.
wow.
When improv. No.
It's not an improv. We don't.
You talking about off Marietta Street?
What'd you say?
Off Marietta? Well, it used to
It
be
used
off
to be on
Marietta.
Marietta Street. What is that one? Man, I don't know how I'm drawing a blank, and I used to be
I know
there.
you're
That's the
talking
first
about.
time I seen
I feel
Carlos.
like I know that spot.
Yeah, because now it's just condos or like apartments.
Yeah.
Damn.
damn, not Atlanta comedy. It's Uptown. There you go.
Uptown Comedy.
Uptown.
That's a good
Yeah.
black spot to go.
They were doing that thing
Yeah.
for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Two
Is that
drinks.
the one that was beside the strip club Stiletto?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you know?
Cause she been there.
She
She been there.
JJ
To where Stiletto.
Williams. Is that his
Not
name?
the
Yeah.
not the comedy club.
Yeah.
She been at Stiletto.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
He's,
Who's that?
JJ.
Williams.
He is.
He got a
He
joke.
went to school with my auntie.
He's hilarious,
Huh?
bro.
The host or something.
I've
no,
never heard of
he's
him.
one of the
He's a
one of the
comedian,
comedians.
one OG.
Amazing.
Dope.
I'll pull him up. You'll remember who he is.
One of the best. There's so many OGs that people be forgetting about. Not even forgetting, but it's just you in the age of social media, and they be thinking that
So many.
if somebody on their phone funny, bro, I done seen so many people with 500,000 followers go on stage and be terrible, and I'd be like, okay.
Have you felt like, a lot of times people kind of come and say, "Oh, Kevin Hart, he's not funny," and it's something too I wanted to talk about within the culture because comedians, they pretty much will be like your worst critics.
Hell
Do you feel like sometimes like it just depends on what you're into versus you're just not funny flat out? So like you just said, like dark comedy. Some people might not be a fan of dark comedy, but if you funny. Like, do you just feel like, oh, you just focus on the wrong thing? Like he's funny.
I think the machine, like people who run the internet and streaming services, they pick the user friendly. So you think comedy is supposed to be like that, but in all reality, it's the opposite. And I feel like people have been conditioned to think that like, I need to see this type of comedy because this is what is funny, but it's not. Because there's people that I've seen that just be like, that was dark as hell, but that's hilarious. People be rolling consistently. And it's like, why isn't this person on that pedestal? It's because certain avenues pick who they want to pick because they have a certain look, because they have a certain
Personality.
It
Might
could
be
be
more
that.
so
No, they could just know somebody. Like, it's a lot of mediocre comedy out there, especially on the white side, bro.
It's a
White
lot.
people get away with murder, bro. They
Wait.
be in that bitch being so mediocre and miscellaneous.
Like, with all this is going on with social media and with Instagram and TikTok and all of that, what you feel about how they tend to, they block out all these black artists or black comedians.
Shadow ban?
Shadow banning. Yeah, that type of thing. Because, people like T-Rags and all, they're hilarious. But they constantly keep blocking their page, stopping their comedy, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, taking their videos down. Have you experienced any of that kind of thing? Or
I've got blocks, but my stuff don't be like, they only do it if you're like super crazy, like if you got super crazy following. But they will flag you if you say certain words or somebody just say a lot. But
Oh, we know.
my answer to that is take your talents to fan base. It's black owned.
Of course.
Isaac Hayes.
Isaac, yeah.
Like I mess with this whole movement. I'm on the platform now. Like if you got a big platform, go there.
yeah,
And they're not gonna take you down. They hear,
Detox going
like,
to
you
fan
can pay
base.
for it.
Yeah.
Like you literally immediately, as soon as you post on it, click this is to be paid for. Immediately. So like if you feel like that, they banning certain vocal language. Like, they just banning language because it's deemed or seen as a problem, but
and it's
the
mostly
internet
black
and
people though.
yeah.
It-
Well, I don't know if it's mostly. I'm black, so I only see the black people, and I know the black people. But I'm sure it's
Right.
white too. But
But
But have you not noticed the difference in, like, you may go a week and you're used to a certain amount of likes or views when it comes to some content,
it's the
and
algorithm.
then the next week you literally have half of that.
You just
like-
it's just like
That's obvious. Like
stocks, bro. It go up and down, go up
Yeah.
and down. One day you
Yeah,
might
I
have a
don't
crazy
think-
day.
But I don't think social media would be as finicky as the stock
Yeah,
market.
which is stupid. Well, because
you're
they want
talking
you to
about
pay
your
for it.
personal,
and it shouldn't
No,
be.
it shouldn't be. We're talking about on a platform that's free, where you
Yeah.
have your own personal followers that is chosen to follow your content.
Okay.
But then one week you have X amount of views and likes.
Okay.
The following week you have half of that. That's not just they didn't like those videos. That's possibly they may not have seen those videos. Like, for example, like Toya, sometimes I might see a video of her that she posted 3 days ago that I didn't see yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
That's
is that?
shadow banning. That's
Right.
shadow banning. You see what I'm saying? That there's an
Yeah.
obvious something going on where they're trying to monitor or they're trying to have some sort of control.
There ain't no they
Over the
trying. They do.
content.
You got pretty much it's
Okay.
just You get a piece of content that you mess with, and then you gotta add. Like them ads work. I done seen people like not even the most famous person. They got a show and so. They'll put that ad or that little video towards wherever they at. Say they in Cleveland,
Get it. But
and
you
they'll go crazy.
You shouldn't
It's
have
just
to pay for an ad for
Yeah.
your people
To be
Yeah.
able to see.
to be able to see
And
it.
for
you
The
to
ad
grow.
Purchase, the ad purchase should be able to now put this in front of viewers that you don't have access to.
But bro, you have to realize
it's a
too,
business, man.
you're on, as you
Their
said, you're not paying anything. You're on their platform, so
Facts.
ultimately
say
they
that's what it
control
is.
it.
They
I
won't
get it.
tell you that, but
They're not
that's
gonna
what
tell
it
it,
is.
but that is what it is, though.
I'm saying I totally get that, but say that that's what it is before somebody chooses to join that particular.
They're not
platform.
gonna
Say,
do that.
Yeah.
Though. They're not gonna do that.
That's why you just have your website with all your shit on it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. If people gonna find you, they're gonna find you. Like
I'm a person, man. I've been in sales all my life. I fuck around with competitive shit, right? My thing is, I want an even playing field. Don't allow somebody more access than you allow me. I need an even playing field. That's all. That's it.
But we know this shit not fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
even
it's
in YouTube, bro, it's like that. I talked to the people at 85, and they was like, bro, YouTube racist. And I thought about it like, what? And then I started looking at it like, damn, that's crazy how the top TikTokers all white.
Yeah.
And you be like,
But the content, like the music,
black
is
be
people.
black.
all.
It be black. Like, what?
Yeah.
What are we doing? How does it even get like that? So I understand it, and it's like, well, we better take our ass to fan base. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
or
just keep
Patreon.
doing
But
what-
I mean,
Patreon.
the only drawback with those particular situations are, we don't, as black people as consumers, we don't really consume
Our
a lot
own
of
stuff.
digital content.
It's
We
white
don't.
people.
We don't even consume a lot of musical content. For real, it's white folks that
It's
consume
literally
that.
white people.
So my thing is, we need a platform that's going to be free
For us.
for us. Where our
Realistically,
people
that's
follow-
realistic.
So,
And
so
it's
a
stripping-
digital FUBU, is that what you're trying to do?
Not a
Digital
boo-boo.
food?
Telling you.
I'm
The-
a,
That makes
the
sense.
trademark-
AZ.
The trademark is nice.
he brought it down to a local level, but that's realistically that's
Right.
what we
really
need.
what's needed, bro. Like, ain't nobody. Anyway, we got a
Let-
little bit of time left.
Let's,
I would love to spin off into a detox. I think I got a perfect topic for us to spin off.
So
So
let-
detox,
What is
unless you wanna.
No, I'm good. I just wanted
So we
the
wanna-
way you look was like
The
something.
topic, just to since we
She's
got.
intrigued.
we'll
Oh,
close out
yeah.
the interview.
Yeah,
I do gotta get y'all this though. This
Go ahead.
I just shot a music video for Summer Walker album.
dope.
So I did that today. Y'all the first people. I literally, I just got fresh off the set for that, bruh.
He's got the shirt off.
Oh no, I'm not shirt off. Not shirt off at all. I wish. Well, if she would, I'd kiss her in the mouth. Are we supposed to be here loving? In the mouth. This is acting, baby.
She still had the ponytail?
I know she wasn't there.
Oh,
She wasn't there.
It was just the producers and directors. And shout out to director Jabril. He shot Knife Talk for 21 Savage
Okay.
and Drake.
Dope.
So
Dope.
That's
yeah,
what's
he the
up.
one who producing the music video. So yeah, whenever that come out, I post it and send it to everybody, man. Cause
Again, Jabril. What's his last name? We just
let me
Jabril?
make sure I'm saying it right.
Shout
Before
out to
it will
Jabril.
not be the real I know.
Shout out
Walker.
to Summer Walker.
Jabril Films. Yep, Jabril Films.
Jabril Films. Ferg.
Yeah, man, it's dope.
That's super dope, bro. Big
I'm
time.
gonna say this though. We definitely appreciate you doing this part of the interview,
Yeah.
this part of the show with us, the interview. Man, it's super dope. A lot of knowledge on the comedy side. Like we love to put our show in a lane where we're saying we're addressing real life topics with a comedy edge,
Right.
and just hearing a comedian speak on that shit is wonderful. So we'll sign out.
We all support what he do though, right?
We all
Oh, for
support.
sure.
It ain't even no sign out. It ain't even a sign out.
We're gonna go to the next. Well, sign out for you for editing purpose.
sign out. Editor purpose,
Can I
bro.
can I
Appreciate
shout
it.
out some people too?
Go ahead.
Sure.
Y'all go pick up the Heavy AF album. I executively produced it. Ronnie Jordan. We dropped the album the 26th of November. I executively produced it. My OG, and he just dropped an hour special for Epics that I kind of helped with. So y'all go check that out. And
What's the name of the album again, bro?
Heavy AF.
Okay.
Where can they find
Heavy-
it?
HeavyAF.com.
Oh, it's on the website?
Yes, HeavyAF.com. You get the merch done by Atlanta's own Frico. He just had a merch pop up in the show. What were we just talking about that with the school teachers? What was it called? all Abbott Elementary.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
His was in the Abbott Elementary.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's my
Rico,
show
yeah,
right there. I
Rico.
fuck with that show.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rico.
Shout out to
Rico.
Detox, the AA me.
And Detox the AA. Y'all already
Got
here.
me fucked up.
Y'all here. Shouts out Modern Culture, man. Them, the OGs that they brought me on. Remotes, Kamal, Tyler, Ronnie,
Bo and them.
.net, Key, Craig in his work shirt. Yeah, Craig be coming straight from
That's
work.
his whole name?
No, we just be like,
Oh,
Craig
Craig.
be in here in his work shirt, and he get here straight from work. So like, I appreciate y'all for like we sticking down and like doing this shit. We really doing
That's
it.
that grind.
Grind
though.
is real, yeah.
He committed to that.
Oh
shit.
yeah, shouts out to 85 South because you don't see a lot of us on that tune. I'm 100%.
Look at that support. See,
Huge shout out to 85.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout
I
out.
have no. I tell y'all off camera.
And tell them, fuck with us too.
Oh yeah. They looking. Oh, people looking for stuff. Trust me, man. I be in these meetings listening to these white people. They be like, bro, we just need
We
more
here
black
every
people stuff."
day, nigga. Well,
but not like that though.
No, they said
More
we,
urban. We need more
No,
urban
they don't,
content.
they don't say that. It's like we like it, but we don't know if it's for our audience, which is mean like
Yeah.
it's too black for them to understand. So you got to break down what a
Try
backwood
to have a
is.
little structure.
do
Yeah, y'all got the structure. Y'all got it right now.
For sure.
and appreciate it. We appreciate the love.
And
So
this part is going to technically be in the first part of the edit because they'll have to carry themselves on to the next portion of the show that we drop to see the answer to this. But this is where I wanted to kind of go
Yeah,
into
the
the
top.
detox portion of
I'm
the
never
show.
deep. This shit finna get fucked shit.
So check it out. No, this is what we're going to do since you here for us, Ferg. Like you mentioned, you had pretty much a series that you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On your page,
Mm-hmm.
the
Virginity story.
Yeah.
story.
That's one of
I
them.
want you to pick somebody of the detox crew that you would like to hear their virginity story and dissect it as you wish, bro. This is put us on black. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Y'all want to do it right now?
why
Let's go.
not?
I gotta do a woman because y'all don't be trying to tell the truth. Y'all be trying to hide.
That's why
For
this
women
is for your
or men?
control, bro.
Women
Bro,
don't ever want to
bro,
tell about how they
This
be
is for
doing
yeah,
your
that's real.
control.
sex stuff.
We are going into we're
Behind it.
detoxing.
a trash can
Hold on,
at
bro.
my middle
Bro,
school and
bro.
shit.
This is
No, what he
going.
said is women don't tell the truth.
They don't, man. They don't.
We're gonna let them control.
Go ahead.
That's
You
hilarious.
pick who you like to pick, bro, and we'll have
You
to
gonna tell
hear.
us, or you just
They
want to
were
pay?
just-
Oh, I can tell you the attempted.
No, we want to hear that.
Well, how you? Well, time out. There is no attempt.
Yes, it was an
Was
attempt.
it
No,
insertion?
No, there was a. It was a.
It's molestation before penetration.
so
Which
bad.
one was it?
No, this was not molestation. No,
Well, then it was
So,
penetration.
okay, tell us the time you got inserted first time.
It